Hey, you're finally awake. We just crossed the border. I've heard strange things have been happening since I was away. Even so, it's good to be back home. Back in Skyrim. It's always something.
I thought they were just going to redo the Skyrim intro.
These two! Take them to the barrow.
Now, I've only ever made one character with this game. ESO was the first PS4 game I ever played. So this is at least 5 years old character. Oh yeah, I'm stealing elsewhere. I'm on the couch with a bunch of dogs, so you hear a grumbling, it's them. Oh, what do we get? I'm actually kind of curious. It's been a while since I've been in this. Let's see what I'm looking at things have been really cool, but yeah, something new here. Yep. Right. Take a dump. I forget what that is. Okay, I think I got in the clockwork suit. Hold on. Check something else. Yeah, okay. So... Do they give us anything new? We got a new little animal, a little mammoth. Oh, here's a little mammoth. Yeah, but got a bunch of these sweet looking things. Don't really never do anything with them. Always like the little fairy thing. And we got a new mount, did we? Oh. Okay, another horse. Yeah, I like my black wolf. Just let me go. The Dumpo Gumbo. Not sure where you find that, but I think we're gonna go to Skyrim. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to jump back into this game, so I guess I gotta fast travel there. Hello. Okay, let's go to the... Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah. So... Oh, there it is. I didn't start a new character because I'd hate to go through all that bullshit again. So, at some point I might, because there's like a necromancer thing I want to do. Yeah. Actually, I kind of wanted to take the mask off. My guy's a dark elf. Here we are. How do I do that? Is he doing options? Okay. Oh yeah, my guy's a werewolf. Yes. Hydra helmet, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, and my guy is a dark elf with an eye patch. Dark elves are usually my go-to Elder Scroll race.
Friend,
What is this?
there's no time. Take this. Keep it safe.
What are you giving me?
Information. The Ice Reach Coven. At work in the west. Just need more proof. Go! They're coming!
Who's coming? The one to attack you?
Don't trust them. Only Lyris. She's...
Okay, let's... They're solid too.
don't trust them.
You there! What did that fugitive tell you? Who are you? Another spy? What did this lying Easterner say to you?
I was about to go about my business when I saw he was injured.
Assisting a fugitive is a crime in Hafengarhold. Unless you want to find out how we deal with traitors and spies, tell me what he said to you.
He died before he could say anything.
Lucky for you. If he had told you any seditious lies and you decided to keep them from us, you'd have been in real trouble. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
I hear you, babe.
Solitude doesn't take kindly to instigators or strangers. And mark my words,
Don't
you'd rather
find
not
cows,
get on the
the
wrong
old
side of the
town
High
friend.
King's guard.
Goodbye.
Go on. Just remember, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Don't remember the Skyrim guards having that accent. That big bug, I've never seen that thing before. Who are you?
Welcome! You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild formed to test the greatest fighters of the realm in games of skill. Do you have what it takes?
Interested. Tell me about the battleground games.
Of course. Now, we may have many games available. Which challenge would you like to know about?
Team deathmatch. I'll check you out later. Let's see what's inside. That there thing's pretty cool. I wonder if I could find one of those somewhere. Here it is. Hold on one moment. don't really do any of the crafting crap. Okay, let's look around Solitude. See, it looks okay. It's kind of like old Skyrim. A Bard College. Do they actually make any use out of it? The most useless faction in the whole game.
What's this? A new antiquarian in the making?
I hope they have a good Bard College course. Is that a Death Hound? Huh.
So, what brings a sturdy hero like you to the Gwylem Annex? I can't imagine you're looking for a book. Then again, I do see a glimmer of curiosity in your eyes. Perhaps you seek admission to the Antiquarian Circle. The University of Gwylem's most prestigious historical society. We scour the continent for lost antiquities, collecting and cataloging as we go. We've made hundreds of discoveries, thanks in no small part to our scrying tool, the Antiquarians Eye. An invention of our university's founder, Terrain Fire. It allows the wielder's mind to travel vast distances and find buried relics, truths lost to history. Gazing into the eye requires both skill and talent. How talented are you, I wonder? Admission to the circle begins easily enough. Just place your hand on the Antiquarian's Eye. If you possess the aptitude, you will attune to the eye immediately. If you don't, it's a We recovered several from a vault in Elenia. It's a school, of course. For a time, I studied there as well. Despite all of Cyrodiil's struggles, I really did believe we could weather the storm. But war has far-reaching consequences, even for those who want no part in it. Especially for those who want no part in it. Here and elsewhere, the faculty scattered to the winds when the plane meld took hold. Fortunately, most of us survived, and we write each other constantly. I wound up in Skyrim somehow. As frozen wastelands go, it's really quite pleasant. It's a magnificent device, alien in origin. As I said before, our university's founder, Terrain Fire, developed it along with countless other scholarly tools. Alas, he died before we could demonstrate. It homes in on objects. We recovered several from a vault in Elenia. It seems Sage Fire intended... It's a school. For a time, I studied.
So I guess this isn't the Bard's College anymore? Oh, that little thing's pretty cool. I don't know where you get that, but it's cool. The blue pants. It looks bigger. Still don't know what this thing does. Oh, there's the paper. Search.
Expansion is like Dawnguard stuff, right? All I know is it's about vampires again, and it's in Skyrim, so I figure it's probably something Dawnguard. Let's see. Where is this thing? Let's see. Oh,
Stay back! I'll do it! I'll stab you!
I stab you.
I mean it! One step closer, and I'll stick you like a
Closer?
hawker! I don't know any Brondoled. That is what I told the guards, and that is what I'm telling you. I don't want any more trouble. You make me stab you, and it's my word against yours. Dead? Stone's mercy. And I'm next, aren't I? I promise. I don't know anything. I won't make any trouble. I'll disappear.
Weird German
You'll
accent.
even like it here. You'll never see me again. He did not tell me a lot. Said he was tracking some bad people. Asked me to keep an eye out for any unusual comings and goings. He'd come by now and then with a sweet roll and a few coins for my trouble. He was nice. The last time we spoke, it was about the men with the job postings. A pair of wolves in sheep's clothing, trying to blend in, but still off around the edges. Same with their horses, sheared mountain mares. Come from the Reach, I wager.
Job.
Flyers. They were hanging them at the inn around the city. Something about a lucrative opportunity in the Druidek Mountains. I really did not pay them a lot of attention. I was more interested in the men distributing them. Take Brondol's horse and run before someone less friendly comes to find me. Braun was going to take me back east after he finished here. I want to live where strangers are welcomed with a smile instead of a scowl. I hear Wilhelm is like that. We are stuck between the death spot of Markar
Wait,
and
Wilhelm
the
has
Scald King
smiles
of the east.
instead of scowls?
Both sniff around like wolves, waiting for a moment of weakness to strike. Not a day goes by without a threat of war. A wild land full of wild folk, located south and west of here. Changed hands between Richmond and the Nords more times than I can count. But they control the territory now. Seeing Richmond wandering the streets of solitude, it makes me nervous. You'd feel the same if you knew the tales of the fall of Markarth. What the Richmond do to folks they capture. Better to slice your own throat than let those barbarians take you alive. If they raid our hold, just run and don't look back.
Are you able to go to Markarth? I think that's where they're trying to hide, where they came from. What else can you tell me?
Flyers. They were hanging them at...
Where
Take
else?
Brondol's... We're stuck between the death spot of... Who knows? Flyers.
What's up, what?
We're stuck between the death...
Okie doke.
One of the reasons why I'll never get used to the Elder Scrolls being an MMO, because I see like 30 people running up the same hill. It's kind of immersion breaking.
Oh, sad.
Scary, so.
Okay, well, let's go exploring before we do any missions. That's what I like to do. And there's something. So, my fault would be down this way. There's one of those, what's my jiggers? The, dark nature things. These guys also waiting.
A little gloom is nothing to fear, but I'll pray for a bit of sunshine all the same.
Little gloom is full of doom. Is this not a dark anchor spot? What's that? Run the thing. Wherever it is, it's right up there. Oh, the Black Reach. One step at a time. Let's look around up here.
I heard that someone entered the... Oh, hello!
Oh God, fine. Oh yeah, I Is it cut out?
Wolf attacks? Ghosts? Word of warning. Don't wander around the outskirts of Morthal if you can avoid it. Something evil stalks the hills. Make no mistake. That's what they're saying down at the tavern. Ghosts appearing from snowstorms. Undead attacks on the road. Just as I left, a group of farmers came into town shouting about skeleton wolves. These woods are cursed. Headed towards the middle of town, seeking... I'm sure she'll appreciate your assistance. She is Jarl Redhand's wife.
Oh, is this Morthal down here? I always like Morthal as a town. Let's do a side quest. Journey home. Supernatural forces. Does Marthol not have a fast travel thing? Yeah, we're up here. Yeah, it's always like we get to play the real Sky. Much better game.
Wolves of ice and bone attacked Rune, my lady, and he saw ghosts.
The rubes and oafs that reside in this town see spooks under every fish barrel. Normal animal attacks become works of supreme evil in their minds. My husband and I have too much on our plate to spend time investigating every wolf fight. I couldn't get much out of Brune, but it seems wolves attacked Havel's farm over to the west. He claims the beasts were only bones and covered in ice. I'm not inclined. Wolf packs do roam around the outskirts of town. Occasionally, excellent. Oh, one can't live in this world without encountering a stray specter. Seeing chains drop from the sky changes what we accept as normal. And magic impacts all our lives, of course.
Yeah, magic
Let's say I'm skeptical.
exists.
The people of Morthal spend their days fishing,
pretty
cutting
jaded
logs,
to
and
supernatural
last week
stuff by
Bandor
now.
accused Invisible Reeker of stealing it. Indeed.
Let's say
Okay. Good thing I too am a werewolf. Oh, what the hell's going on up there? It's like, I want to look at the map of this place. I'm curious.
Hey, you! Come over here before those zombies get you!
Zombies? You're not marked. You are marked.
Are you mad? Don't step foot anywhere near that farm. By Moloch's nethers, what anyone brought. Still think you're mad, but I appreciate that you're willing to check. When those Brune's still alive? When they stop.
Oh, here's the map. Okay. Well, this is an okay size. Maybe Blackreach is bigger. I mean, there's a lot of area up here they could have opened up. And like down here. Unless this is just where I've walked. I guess there'd just be a bunch of ocean right here, so. This is a dungeon. Oh, there's a better one. Wait, what happened to this one? I don't remember how the medallion works. I get loose. Why is my like to go find as many of the landmarks first. These guys. Oh yeah, I was here. They're just still waiting. Okay, this is the harbor. Bunch of saber kids. I'm curious, if you keep, do they have Dawn Star up here? And if they don't, how far do you go before they hit you with an invisible wall? Ah, here's one of the bosses up here. Oh, he already did? Yeah, that thing did. Oh. Who's screaming?
The critters around here are unusual.
We spend so much of our lives surrounded by walls, when the whole world is laid out.
There's the hard work, there's the laid out. I want everybody to talk like Toki and Swiskar from Metalocalypse. I know there are mountains in this area, but do they just sort of wall you off without giving you a chance to climb up them at all? Yeah, looks like they just do a wall of mountains. And this is the Black Reach. Oh, it's a second door. Okay. Okay, now I think I'm ready to just start doing some missions. Ooh, is that Labyrinthian? I doubt it looks small. But I would have been around in this area. Where am I? Yes. Yeah, this has to be Labyrinthian. Is it a dungeon? Sounds sweet. Battery. Oh, what crap I'm looking so.
If you're looking to rob me, I'm afraid I have nothing of value. I'm merely out here searching for my grandfather, Keldnir. Yes, he used to visit these ruins once or twice a year. This is Labyrinthian, an ancient city from the First Era. I don't know what my grandfather's interest in it is. Thank you for accompanying me. Of course, ask me anything.
Labyrinthian's down there. And what's that? Black Reach Framework Caverns. Oh, so this is what Black Reach looks like. Okie dokie. What's the... Oh. Dang, there was still so much they could have done, like...
It wouldn't be much just to do the sliver here, but I'm gonna do like a Mark Arth DLC. Charge $40 for it.
I like the idea of coming back and doing the Skyrim area. I just wish they could have added a lot more.
Okay. Meantime, I want to get some missions going.
We already got a couple. Let's do main one. So that'll be the best way to get around.
out and... Oh, okay, so you got a little bit of fast travel here. I don't know why he goes there, though. And jump up. Right through the ramp.
Kyne's Aegis needs your help. Sea giants and vampires are everywhere. You look sturdy enough. Vampires and sea giants have invaded the island of Kyne's Aegis. We need all the willing warriors we can find to repel the attack. Like I said, a fleet of sea... Gather some stout allies. It's a rocky outpost on a sea of ghosts. A fort, some ruins, a fishing village. The only reason we settled on it was its location.
I don't know what sea giants are, but I'm curious.
It could just be normal giants. They're like fishermen, that would be cool. If they're just normal giants, then just a different name.
You must be one of the recruits from the mainland. Did Tarvera send you? Good. Most of our grizzled veterans talk to Thane of...
Save Kyne's Aegis. Come to help us, huh? No. They're not simple like the giants on the mainland. No, they've got a cunning to them. Skins as blue as a frostbite.
The fuck? Fix your shit. Say it's done. takeover skit. I still have a lot more to look at.
I'm sorry if I'm being uncommittal
with my missions, but
I need HD, so whenever I see something special in these games, I click it, follow through, get back on track within like 5 minutes. I actually wanted to do the main mission as much as I can. I do like collecting all the other ones on the way.
Kyne's Aegis needs your help. Sea giants and vampires are everywhere.
She up there. I had a feeling it would be the case. It's kind of weird in the
I need a break.
Main Elder Scrolls games. I like first person, and this game I like third person.
Of enemies lately.
Job posting, housing brochure. Nope, I don't really do any of the housing stuff.
I guess just sort of
I really gotta start a new character at some point.
I want to try either the Warden or the Necromancer. This Werewolf Dark Elf of mine has been cool, but I've been sort of stagnant with him. Here. There she is. That's a huge bitch.
Vestige? You're a sight for sore eyes. Feels like it's been ages since, well, you know. I'd invite you for a drink, but I'm about to present myself to royalty just as soon as my contact arrives. He's what? Oh, damn it. Queen Gerhild will be here at any moment. Look, Her Highness is expecting to talk to me and my contact. I need you to pretend to be that contact, or this will go very badly. We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now, just know that the safety of all of Skyrim, maybe even all of Tamriel, depends on how this meeting goes. So follow my lead and be on your best behavior with Her Highness.
Lyris Titanborn. Your reputation is known even here in the West. Is this one of your famed companions?
No, but I assure you my partner is one of the Skald King's best. Go introduce yourself, partner.
I am Gerhild, Queen of Skyrim. Allow me to welcome you on behalf. The letter that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the Skald King's life. It indicated that High King Svalgrim would be next. My husband took that as an accusation and a threat. He will not meet with you, but I will hear you out. Have you anything that would persuade my husband? It will take some substantial evidence to convince High King Svalgrim to heed the words of the hated Yoren, the Skald King. Reachman transgressions will not be enough for Svalgrim to accept outside help. He's a prideful man, and the bad blood between him and Yoren runs deep. I will speak on your behalf, but you and Lyris will need to bring me proof he cannot ignore. Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager. Eastern and Western Skyrim have been at odds since the kingdom was divided. Yoren's ambitions for the Ruby Throne, however, have created a new level of tension. Frankly, yes. He believes Yoren hasn't marched here with an army as yet, because the Western holds are firmly united against Pact rule. My husband is certain Yoren plots to erode those allegiances. My deepest apologies. Between the Reach to our south and the Ebonheart Pact to the... You must convince me. It's enough for me to believe you're in...
You handled that better than I... Damn. Smugglers and Reachmen up to a listen. Rondold mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega who likes to gamble in back alleys. We don't. Succinctly? No, but I'll try. The ice... I had a run-in with the Coven too. First at their stronghold in the Sea of Ghosts, then in Eastmarch. They tried to... well, let's say they had plans of an unkind nature regarding the Skald King. While it's true that Svalgrim and Yoren don't get along, the Skald King doesn't want something terrible to befall Western Skyrim. That would be bad for the East as well as the West. Besides, Yoren was hoping for an opportunity to improve relations. We don't, but it's all we've got. Even if they aren't connected to the Ice Reach Coven, taking care of a few of Svalgrim's problems. Succinctly? No, but I'll try. Reach witches from an island to the north in the Sea of Ghosts. Nords drove their kind out of Skyrim a long time ago, and we thought they were gone forever. Seems... While it's true that Svalgrim and Yoren don't get along, we don't. Succinctly? No, but I'll try. I had a run... While it's true that...
Okay, see? There.
I'm not the first Nord from the East to receive a chilly reception at the Blue Palace. Doubt I'll be the last.
Received chili in the Blue Palace.
The Bard's College. Hard to imagine the Skald King spent his youth studying verse in this stodgy old kingdom.
Well.
Borfrey, is that you? Listen closely. Stuck in the bottle? No. This is a deep... It's quite simple. Does it indeed? Steel? Why, yes. One. Countless indeed.
Greetings.
Hey, don't know any Brondo. Dead? That's a new one. No.
Castle Dower is a monument to the Western spirit. Stony and cheerless.
What?
Maybe the new tower will liven up the place.
Lonely troll. Is it supposed to be the weekend skeever?
You must be Mog. I have questions.
Questions? Happy to oblige. Buy a few rounds and let's chat.
You're going to answer me, Orc, or...
Hey! Nobody intimidates my friends.
Princess Svana.
wouldn't want such a cozy little home? You have a... I need... Oh, sure. Excellent. You won't regret this. Hope the room... No, just make... Oh, what a...
That's how you get through the battle.
Who gave you the right?
Let's talk outside, partner.
Probably have to turn the mic up a little bit.
So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks. I say we know where to find her and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are connected, maybe the smuggler can help us narrow our search for the Breton.
Ooh.
Times Aegis
Castella's
needs your
warehouse.
help.
Only one
Sea
sentry.
giants and vampires
Let's
are
try not to
everywhere.
cause a scene.
Private property. Get lost. Blood and Blade. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even... Until Kassala returns, I'd be happy to keep fair Lyris company in her stead. Alas, Kassala doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? It would mean so much. Oh, thank you, thank you! You don't know how much this means to me.
I don't know what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try the lock. See what's in those marked crates. I'll watch the door.
Return. Brought muscle this time, I see.
More than you. Care to try me?
I'll
Great
pass.
gods.
I just want to know who's been meddling in my business. I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after? A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King? Gimme that! Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods, especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. No name. Just instructions and gold. They're taking the cargo of the Breton. I'm paid not to ask too many questions.
Brondvold had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. Without a doubt. Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Any abandoned what? Where? Up there. Okay. Whoa. Don't know if it's supposed to look like that. I think the sign needs a patch. What's behind me? There's a lot of weird, detail loss over there.
I have more than I need, so I'll just feast on
Over here, partner. All I found were these Kilcreath. The temple to Meridia? Why would the Ice Reach Coven target a local Daedra cult? Damn, we're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreath Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there. You'll be going up against the Coven by yourself. Warn the priests.
Well, there's a fast travel spot up here. It's a lot less busy than I would think for
DLC that just came out 2 days ago.
A disaster has befallen Kilcreath Temple. Don't be alarmed. I mean you no harm. But there are Harrow fiends swarming around Kilcreath Temple who do. Head back to safety before they find you. I'm sorry, but you're too late. An unnatural storm struck the temple, and now the entire area is overrun by vampires and Harrow fiends. Harrow fiends are feral vampires, a byproduct of the unnatural Harrow storm. As for me, I am Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. I came here on the trail of remains stolen from a mass grave in Bankurai. They were shipped to Solitude in ancient urns. Yes, I've run into the Coven as well. The urns and the stolen remains play a part in a ritual to summon the storms. If you're willing, I could use your assistance. I need to finish my investigation of the site to see what else I can learn. I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected around the temple. Harrow fiends and vampires roam the area, making it difficult to get close. Hence the need for your assistance. The Icereach Coven performed a ritual that unleashed a harrow storm on the temple. It struck without warning and evaporated as quickly as it began. But in its wake, it left behind harrow fiends. Innocent priests and pilgrims transformed into monsters. That's what I heard the Icereach Coven call the storm that struck Kilcreath Temple. It's magical in nature. The result of some sort of ritual performed by the witches. I'm still investigating, but I think the harrow fiends are a byproduct of the storm. Is it that obvious? But have no fear. As a member of House Ravenwatch, I have pledged to never take blood from an unwilling subject. I assure you, I'm only here to help. I am much more than just a vampire. In addition to being an agent of House Ravenwatch, I am a master alchemist and an expert in arcane. House Ravenwatch is one of the noble houses of Rivenspire. Our liege, Count Verandus, has dedicated us to the cause of peaceful coexistence between mortals and those of the vampiric persuasion. That often makes us defenders of Tamriel.
How
True,
convenient.
but I've seen evidence of a vampiric connection. At the very least, the material they transported from Bankarai included the remains of ancient vampires. They were part of an army that was defeated in the First Era, the Grey Host. An army that consisted of vampires and werewolves, led by King Styriek and Verkarth. They were eventually defeated by the garrison at Bankarai in High Rock. It all happened a very long time ago, but such remains radiate with arcane power.
See, when we have appeal. What the hell is that? Oh, vampire.
They can tell us more about what happened at the temple.
Is he? Examine the witch pipes. Okay. It's 3.
Just ordinary sticks and rope now. Interesting.
Here comes the cavalry.
An alchemical residue. That should prove useful. Feel the lingering energy. That's Daedric, if I'm not mistaken.
Whoa, what was that? It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. One other thing I want to check first. Strange. They're alive, but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items. Did you find anything of interest in the crate? I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into transporting the crate. Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm. These are temple priests and pilgrims. It seems the storm killed them. I'll need to perform more tests.
So, do we go in there?
Says it's right up here. There she is.
Looks like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was House Ravenwatch. I've heard of him, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted a coven witch. If we hurry, on the cliff overlooking the temple, calls herself Sister Embrit.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
This way.
This plan isn't bloody enough. Not even hallowed. It seems the ritual needs refinement.
Kill her before she can summon another storm.
Who? Oh, her.
Willing sacrifices. How nice.
Sacrifice! I'd rather give you my axe, witch.
Take her prisoner. No matter. I found something. This way?
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
Do you see? These are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter. They exploded. All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe when I... Thank you, but no. I try to avoid large population centers. The temptation. You understand. I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can set up my equipment and work undisturbed. I'll send... I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolnir's a dying... Western Skyrim consists of 3 holds. Hafengar, Hjalmarch, and Carthald. Morthal is the capital of Hjalmarch. It's located southeast of Solitude, along the River Hjal. Old Mjolnir lives in the marshlands nearby. The Ravenwatch has had to curtail rogue vampire clans, and put down feral blood fiends on occasion.
But I've never dealt with anything like this before. People turning... Yes, but more research is required to confirm Mjolen's experience. Western Sky.
So, what did your vampire friend... Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires?
Oh.
That's horrible.
I am overencumbered. Ooh, what are we getting rid of, I guess? Let's just get rid of everything. Yeah, I'll never use this thing.
So, Reach witches summoning... Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered. The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant, and hard-headed. Even with the Queen's help, there's no guarantee. I'd like to knock down the palace door, If there's anything else we need to discuss, let's get it out of the way. Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it'd make... A clever woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic. Especially Nords from Western Skyrim. I'm surprised the people of... Our priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need clever men and women. Could be that the elves our ancestors fought soured our taste for magic. Or maybe there weren't enough skalds singing about wizards going to Sovngarde. Might be that Nords just prefer their natural talents.
What was that new weapon there? Yeah. Not the same. Oh, else is pretty good. His legs look weird. Oh. Is this the stable? Oh, I thought it was that. God, what was it? The Falmer area. The embassy. Fucking weirdos, man. Ooh, that's a big pig. Where are those pigs from? Morrowind. Oblivion, but I think they're in Skyrim, maybe in the Solstheim DLC.
werewolf!
What? Yeah, I am.
knew I smelled something. It's a
I'm
mangy
transforming something
werewolf.
for you guys. Am I under arrest? Ow. Pricks. I'm surrounded by black people.
It's a werewolf! Run!
Shut up, I know it. Oh, that's a cool cat. Come on, buddy. I didn't hurt you. Or I can kill you.
Go no far. In the eyes of the law, you're a criminal. But you can pay your bounty
I have
to be
powerful
safe.
friends.
I understand. Be about your business.
There's a werewolf here.
That's one of the Queen's
The guard
attendants.
is on its
Let's
way.
get inside.
Something's going down. Where is it? Oh.
Be strong, Svanna.
Mother! No! No!
Svanna, your father, the kingdom. Watch over.
Mother! No! You can't die! Mother!
Sire, the assassins might return. You must get to somewhere safe.
Have Yoren's lackeys come to gloat?
We came here to warn you, Your Highness.
And yet my wife lies dead.
If you had listened to us...
Like she did. If I determine Yoren had a hand in this, there will be war! Someone take care of my wife!
Father, please. Gods, what a disaster. The Queen's been assassinated and Svargrim still refuses to listen to reason. We need to find a way to set things right. Good question.
I'll be right back.
Guards should have been able to handle a run-of-the-mill assassin. This could be connected to the Ice Reach Coven. In fact, I'd wager my axe that it is. Look around. See if you can find any indication of how the assassin got in and out of the palace so easily. Maybe even turn up something that ties the murderer to the Coven. I'll make sure the princess is all right.
Okay.
Svanna's taking this pretty hard. I suppose most daughters feel close to their mothers. Not that I'd know, I never knew my mother. Sorry, don't mind me. We've seen these medallions before. On the Reachman near Kilcreath. And I saw them on... Svargrim has every right to be angry. We need to see the High King.
I should think not. The High King is in mourning. He's not to be disturbed.
Werewolves are an
The Queen's wasn't the
abomination.
only life lost today. Now get out of our way.
Go right in.
Your Highness, please. Your kingdom is in grave danger.
My queen's blood hasn't yet cooled, and already Yoren's lackeys hound me.
We have proof that the Coven threatening your kingdom is responsible.
Does Yoren think me so weak that he believes his half-giant can twist my arm and fill my head with lies? I am not so easily duped, outsider. Reach witches. They pose no threat. We've beaten back those wild dogs time and time again, while our brothers to the east bow down to a poetry-writing milk drinker. I will not be lectured on such matters by the likes of you. Tales told around campfires to scare the children. Storms happen here all the time, and none of them spawn monsters. The last spy who spoke of such things, well, he no longer speaks of such things. I am the Wolf of Solitude. I know my enemies. You dishonor my wife's name by letting it pass through your treacherous lips. Away with you! And pray I don't find evidence that ties you to the...
We'll leave you to your grief, Your Highness.
Is it true? Mother told me you were working for her before she...
I'm sorry, Svanna. I would have saved her if I could.
My mother. She told me she gave the mighty Lyris Titanborn an important task. What were you doing for my mother? And did you tell my father all this? Is he rallying the soldiers? Alerting the other hall? My father sees Yoren's plot. I saw the assassin. He moved fast. Unbelievably fast. He leaped. He was fast, that's for certain. Here and gone before the guards could even draw their swords. Other than that, I didn't get it. My father? Listen to me? When horkers fly, maybe. But probably not even then. He gave up on me a long time ago. I'm sorry. I'm not my mother. Never. He was fast, that's for certain. My father? I'm not my mother. Never will. No. My mother. The last time we spoke, I hurled a mug at her. My father? Listen to me? When horkers fly, maybe. But probably not even then. He gave up on me a long time ago. I'm not my mother.
Come on, Princess. Let's get you somewhere safe.
Don't call me princess. Just Svanna. There's nothing noble about me.
Choice bones up!
be gone!
I saw what you did. The guard!
What is it? Some guards might try to squeeze extra gold out of you. But all I ask is that you pay.
Someone put the muzzle on that
I'll
beast!
be on my way then.
My wife. She is like ice. So cold. So pale. All the warmth sucked. There was a commotion at the palace. Everyone was headed that way. Except one man. No, not a man. He wore an eye patch, but his face was bestial. He dragged her along. He was fast. So fast. Ran for the Hall of the Dead. He never even looked back at what he had done.
A werewolf!
Don't let the werewolf bite you.
Will you pray with me for these poor souls? Cut down and bound for the Hall of the Dead much too soon. It was a monster, a vampire. I have seen such creatures before, but this one wore an eye patch. It moved like a shadow and took sustenance from these poor toward the main gate. Well?
Dark moons! A werewolf!
I knew I smelled something.
Look out! A werewolf!
You again? Didn't I warn you about putting your... A vampire? I don't know what you're talking about. But whoever it was...
Didn't do anything.
You again? You...
This is Svargrim's fault. He should have heeded us from the start. Damn Svargrim! That would explain. Well then...
out! A werewolf!
Dragon Bridge is supposed to be down here, right? Something right here. Dragon Bridge. And I can fast travel to it.
Swords, bones! A werewolf!
And I don't suppose you can visit Markarth over here. I'd be shocked if you could.
One of these days, Foon will blow himself up, and us with him.
There is a boss over here. Maybe if I show up just in time, there'll be a nice team of people working on him. That guy's probably going to head in there. Scourge the Is it a giant? Undefeatable. Yeah. Trolls, couple cats. Honestly surprised there's not a lot of people playing. Usually when a new DLC comes out, all these roads are flooded with people. I keep thinking about running the Mark, but I don't think I will. Where am I? Huh? Well, that wouldn't be it. No. Would have been down that way. Valkyries. Is this an orc tribe? Y'all. Huh. Oh wait. Yeah, it's starting to look familiar. This little bridge up there. What does the end of the road look like? Locked. Oh, that's cool. And there's another wall. Shit, now I'm down here. Okay, I'm on fast travel. Where am I going? There. I can fast travel in the water.
Welcome to the middle of nowhere, my friend. You must be freezing. Warm yourself by the fire, and tell me how your audience with the High King went. A bold move, even for them. Old Mjolnir and I have been comparing notes, and we knew that vampires were working with the Coven. And old Mjolnir and I can say with certainty that an eye patch? That's uncommon. And this insignia?
Local wisdom dictates that only the very brave or the very foolish seek the counsel of vampires and old crones. Which are you? A grim talisman. It bears an enchantment. Bring me the bones of a wolf and a death bell plant pulled up by its roots. I need the plant alive. The wolf, not so much. Death bell grows through and icy. Death bell grows through and icy.
Do a bunch of bears. Fetch quest.
Welcome back. Mother Wolf, hear me. We seek your blessing in our hunt. Lead us to our elusive quarry. Mother Wolf has the scent and will lead you to your quarry. I have enchanted them. Mother Wolf will guide you along the way. But you must still complete the hunt and find him. If the assassin eludes you, use the medallion to recover his trail. The wolf is relentless in her pursuit.
Put on Enchanted Medallion.
And look! The magic points to the west. What an interesting use of primitive magic. That was clearly your vampire assassin. He even wore an eye patch. It looked like he was at a small camp. And you saw that. Didn't I tell you? The clever woman's magic can be quite
Those guys still standing around. up here. Forge. A house. Hunter house discovered. Big house.
The assassin drained her of blood. Must have been desperate to feed while trying to escape. Is it wrong to find these visions so intriguing? There's nothing we can...
Actually, I'm curious, was that... I think I got a new horse, didn't I? I'll look at it. It's pretty cool looking. Got the horns and shit. Let's... Ooh. Yeah, let's press here for a little bit. There we go.
Chillwind depths. They aren't safe. One of... Chillwind. Hedrons... Chillwind.
Yes. This is definitely the place in the vision. I'll slip past and scout ahead.
Guess I'll follow these guys.
deal with you next time you fight.
I found it had more to do.
Cave jelly.
I didn't get a good look at that before. Mind bringing it over? Let me take a look.
I don't know what it is if I want it.
As evil lairs go, I'm not impressed.
I'll take that as a good sign.
We think this old mine is where our assassin fled to? Good a place as any to bury him. The clever woman helped. Good. These tunnels better be dug on the large size.
I get it, because she big.
Scaffolding. Let's follow it down.
Careful. The structure doesn't appear to be completely stable.
Relax. It'll take more than a rickety structure to take down Lyra's Titanborn.
Actually, I was more concerned for my own well-being. But if you insist.
I think there's a cavern up ahead. It's just like the old legends.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Blackreach.
Blackreach. So the legends.
Oh yeah, lots of people come down here. People down here.
Did those two
want to go
idiots
to
set these things
where
to
that boss is.
watch your back?
I guess it would lead this way. Boss over here. We're in a century. Oh, okay, I thought you were in a century. Yeah, what are we dealing with? I want in on this. So I gotta hang out till he's dead. Which is happening soon. There we go. You can see this place being pretty big.